Hello and welcome back to my day 10 of my 10-day challenge. I think I've finally made it. It's taken me a little bit longer than I had hoped that it would take me. But today I just wanted to go over some of the lessons that I've learned over this past 10 days of making videos and share some of my feedback from that. And then I'm going to reveal the person who challenged me to make these videos. And then hopefully I'll find kind of like the topic of I think what I really want to talk about here in the future. So let's just start out with what I've learned over these past 10 days. And I wrote down 10 or 11 things that I've actually learned from these past 10 days. Number one is tone and sounding boring. So I do sound boring. I'm trying to fix that. And I'm gonna try to work on my tone so I can sound less boring. Using pet words like just use that, and obviously and and actually and all these words that you feel when you're trying to figure out what you're trying to say, trying to reduce using pet words. Shaking my chair, my day one video, I was doing this the whole time. And so I learned not to do that. The next thing I learned was cleaning my background. So I need to fix what you see behind me and make it cleaner instead of having a bunch of junk back there. At one point, I thought it looked cool, but in the videos, it does not look cool. So I need to clean that up a little bit. Making eye contact with the camera, that's kind of hard to do because I mean you're just looking at a camera, so it's very awkward. Something I need to get used to. So I'm going to try to get a little bit better at doing that. The next thing I learned was using the appropriate mic. So for my first few videos, I was using the microphone, apparently, that is in my camera. I didn't even know it had a microphone. And I have a microphone sitting in front of me and it wasn't even being used. So I figured out, hey, if I click this button here, it's going to use the right mic and it's going to sound a whole lot better. The next thing I learned is how to adjust the audio settings so you can do noise suppression. So I have things running throughout my house and making noise, and I can adjust the noise suppression settings so it gives a clearer sound. So that's good. Something else I kind of made note of is I shouldn't wear glasses because it looks better not having the glare with my glasses. But then I can't see anything. If I have any notes, I'm not able to see them. So I'm going to have to figure that out. I need reading glasses. The next thing I learned was planning a purpose for my video, having at least some sort of outline or which way I want to go. A lot of my videos, I just kind of rambled on and kind of shot from the hip, and at least having something planned out so I know where I'm going probably will make the video a lot more interesting, and maybe having a story and some points to discuss. So I'll be working on that. The next thing I learned was how to use video cards. So in this video, I'm going to pop up some links to the person who challenged me to do this and be able to share links with videos, and then also the intros and outros with the like and subscribe stuff, how to use that stuff. And I'm using it, but it's probably obnoxious, but I'm going to keep using it because it's kind of fun to play with. And then the last thing I learned was being consistent, because I've made 10 videos, and I think it was supposed to be in the challenge one per day for 10 days. And it's taken me 20 days to do it because of a lot of things. Life happens. I'm busy running around town, or I took a trip to Nashville with my daughters, and it kind of just, life gets in the way. Or actually sitting down and actually hitting the record button sometimes is difficult. So I'm going to try to be more consistent. So those are the 10 or 11 things that I've learned over these past 20 days now that I've started doing this. And in the topics I've talked about, day one, I talked about the elections and politics. Day two, I talked about real estate and my history and experience with that. Day three, I talked about the church I go to and my purpose in life, and what I've found through that. On day four, I talked about the military. It happened to be the Marine Corps birthday, and I was in the Marines for 20 years, so I talked a bit about that. Day 5 was on Veterans Day, so a little bit more talking about veterans and talking about God's plan and purpose for us. Day 6, I talked about small business, side hustles, and homesteading, and how my kids have their own businesses and are being, they're very successful, and they're growing up to be big businesses. So it's very exciting to watch. Day 7, I talked about cryptos and my experience with that, and how I, I truly feel that that's the backbone of the future financial system, and people who get involved early are going to be probably very successful. Not financial advice. Day 8, I talked about drumming, my passion for drumming. I've been drumming my whole life, and talked how I transitioned into drumming at church and how that's been very fulfilling for me. Day 9, I talked about conspiracies. A lot of people say conspiracy theory, but the more you dig, the more you find out there's facts. And I love conspiracies. I love putting on my tinfoil hat, and I would love to share that with you, but I know that's not a good way to have a monetized channel, or a channel that they're not going to try to ban in the algorithms. So we'll see how that goes. And then today is my day 10 challenge video. And right now I'm going to reveal to you the person who challenged me to do these 10 videos and why I'm doing this. Travis from the Economic Ninja channel. He put out a challenge on November 5th or 6th. I'm going to put the video right up here so you can see that. He also did another challenge about 10 days later, and I should have been on my day 10 video then. But these two videos, he talks about, I think he mentions if you're over 50. But just people, I mean, we all have life experience, even if you're only 20 years old, or if you're 80 years old. You have a ton of life experience. Everyone has different life experience. And what you know can definitely help somebody else. And so I'm trying to find my voice in what I can share with with all my passions. Here, let me get a drink here. Don't take a drink during your video. What I'm trying to do is find something that I'm very passionate about that you want to hear about. And I have a lot of passions. I have a lot of things I'm very knowledgeable about. And so now it's just trying to figure out what you want to hear from me. And hopefully there's something, because I do definitely want to share it. And hopefully I can do it in an entertaining sort of way where you'll want to hear it. And but anyway, that's the Economic Ninja channel, and Travis is the one who challenged me. And now is my challenge to continue this on and find my voice and find what I really want to talk about on my channel. So again, I thank you all for watching on one more video, and I pray that you will stick with me and maybe share in the comments what you would want to hear in the future as I hone in on what the topic is that I really want to talk about, that I can focus on this channel. It could be just typical dad stuff. That was originally what I had planned, was just sharing different things for my daughters. What do I want my daughters to learn? Is it how to change a tire? Is it how to fix their credit score? Is it how to do various different things, you know? So anyway, I thank you for watching. I'm going to cut this video short because I don't know what else I'm going to say. I did not plan my video out. So Travis, thank you so much for getting me started doing this. Hopefully we can connect and you can kind of help me hone in on my skills here. But for the rest of y'all, God bless, and we'll talk to you on the next one. Bye-bye.